Yes, please.
Yeah. So today our session is for a manual testing, which is we are going to take the classes. And here our classes we are going to divide into the three phases. In phase one, we are going to take for the software testing concept, which is completely theoretical. So we in software testing concepts, phase one, we'll learn about the what is software, what is the software testing types, different level of testings, and what are the testing techniques we have, and what is the SDLC, what is the software development life cycle, what is the software testing life cycle, what are the test cases, what means test cases, and how we'll be creating the test cases, how we'll execute the test cases. So these all the testing concepts we'll learn in phase one. So in phase two, we'll go completely practical based. So which is software testing project we can call it as, which means here all the software testing concepts which we learn in phase one, will apply all those concepts in phase two by practically testing the application. In phase 3, we learn about the tool which is called Zira. This is a tracking tool, work management tracking tool. So all your work will be tracking by using the Zira application. So here we'll use this Zira application to track our work. So all the software testing, including developers, testers, everyone will use this Zira to track the work. So in phase one, what all the concepts we are going to learn? Here we have, I gave the example for few concepts. So here software testing will learn. So SDLC, STLC, what is the functional and non-functional testing types? What are the different levels of testings? So here I gave a few testings, which is system testing, static testing, dynamic testing, unit testing, integration testing. All these type of testings will learn very clearly with many examples. I'll give live examples. In phase one, we all learn all will learn all about these testings, and how to write the test cases, how to execute the test cases, what is test scenario, how to develop the test scenarios, and how to execute those all testing scenarios will learn. And defect and bug reporting, how to raise the bugs, how to find the bugs, how to track the bugs with the developers, in order to fix those all things and test that bugs in application. And what is the QA and QC? QA means quality assurance, where we are giving the very assurance, a quality product to the customers. And QC means quality control. So these difference also will be learning in the phase one. And verification versus validation. So we have many testings and many topics in phase one. So this is the document. Once we start with the classes, we'll share with everyone for their reference. And when it comes to the phase two, it is completely, as I said, it is completely testing, mm, hello. So when it comes to phase two, it is completely okay. So completely we'll test in a live, with a real-time examples in application by using these all, understanding the requirements. So how to understand the requirements from the requirement document in application, and how to write the test cases, and how to execute the test cases by testing the application, and finding the bugs, how to find the bugs, how to raise the bugs. All these will do practical manner by testing the application. So when it comes to the domain knowledge, it means so software in software industry, we will be having, even in a real time, we'll be having many domains, like a banking, you'll be having insurance, education. So with all these different kinds of domain, I'll be explaining how these all different domains applications will be having. So how the application will have for banking domain and for insurance domain, how to test that, how to write the test cases for different domains. So all these practically we'll learn in a phase 2 session. So when it comes to the phase 3, as I said, it is a tool based. So how these Zira tool will use in a practically, and how to rise the bugs, how to track all the work which is assigned to you, we'll learn in a practical manner in a Zira tool. So till here, any doubts? Hello.
No.
Okay. So as you are already in a software industry, hope you all knows that what is software. So here software is a set of programs which is created by the developers, and those all programs, once it is deployed to the testing I mean application, so testers will test those all the requirements which is shared by the customer. So here I'll explain what is the software process and how we'll get the requirements. As you all already know, I'm explaining it. So here software product means, as I said, it is a set of programs which is created by the developers, and once that is deployed in a live in testing environment, so those all the changes will be tested by the testers. So first, how we'll get the requirements? So we'll get the requirements from the customers. So who is the customer? So let's take an example here. So we have the customer here, which is SBI. This is banking. Okay, we have the SBI bank. So SBI bank is the customer for us now. You can call it as a client or customer. Before going further, so the meeting will be ending within the 10 minutes. So we'll try to complete it. Else I'll share another link, another meeting invite, so we can join. You can join in that. So yeah, coming to this, so SBI is the customer, and the TCS, which is vendor. So now, um, so TCS is the vendor now, and who is the customer? SBI is the customer. SBI Bank is the customer. So this customer will come to the vendor TCS. So they have the new functionality they are going to take. So new product they are launching. So they want that to be designed, developed, and test, and with the quality product. So without quality product comes like a no bug free. Bug free product is the quality product. So here SBI customer asked to TCS vendor to build to develop the net banking facility. So they want net banking facility, means net banking application they need. So they have communicated to TCS. So now what the TCS will do, so blindly they can't do anything without what they want. So customer need to share what they want. So if you are going to, for example, if you are going to one shop to buy the mobile, so you will tell your requirements. So I want that triple camera, so these some 64 GB RAM or something. Your requirements you will tell to the mobile like a selling boy. So they will give as per your requirements one quality or like one good mobile which is in market. They will show it to you. Show to you. So in the same wise, so SBI customer will tell the requirements to TCS. TCS vendor. Then TCS vendor will discuss clearly within the team, within the TCS team, and they will clearly for example, one requirement I'll tell. So in net banking facility, they want like a account balance they need to see. So in account balance requirement, so they'll ask to TCS. So we need a net banking application. In that net banking application, we need customers to view their account balance, account history, statements, transactions. All these they need to view in a net banking facility. So they will tell who will tell customer, SBI customer will tell to the TCS that they need these all requirements in their SBI net banking application. So based on their requirements, TCS will discuss internally. What they will discuss means they will discuss how much cost it will take to develop their requirements. Cost they will check, and what all the tools they required, what all the tools they required, they will check, they will discuss within the TCS team, and what all the languages. See, to develop some application, the developers knows for example Java language or .NET or some other technical languages they need to know to develop the customer requirements. So that what all which language they wanted to build their application, that they will discuss, and how many testers they need, how many testers they need. So to test this application, how much manpower they needed. So it can be they will discuss all these things, and if they have any clarifications to be cleared, so they will go back to the vendor. Vendor will go back to the customers, and they will ask their questions on top of these all things on their requirements, and they will get clarified by the customer, and then they will get a contract with customer, like a TCS to a vendor, they will take the contract. So these all process will comes under the contract. So once they got the contract, they will do they will start developing the software, which means net banking facility software. They will start developing that. So till this process, hope you are clear, or any doubts. I'll take it.
Clear.
Okay. So now, as I said, they will start developing the software. So for that, what is the process they will follow is software development life cycle, it is called. So in this software development life cycle, we have different we have different phases. So in the software development life cycle, first phase is requirement gathering. So they'll gather the requirements, then design. So they will once they gather the requirements, they'll start design. Once they design the requirements, they will start implementing they will start with the coding. Coding was to develop the software. Once they are done with the coding, it will go to the testing. So once the testing is done, it will go to the deployment. So this is the complete software development life cycle process. By these step-by-step phases, they will start developing the application. So first, as I said, once the customer comes to the vendor, they will gather the requirements which they wanted to, what all the like things they wanted to develop into the software application. So once the requirements are clear, then they will go to the design phase. So they will plan how to design those all requirements. So that requirements how to plan, and those all the discussion will comes into the design phase. Once this design phase is done, then all the design things and requirement things all are clear, then they will start the coding phase. So here coding will done by the developers. So once the development means coding is done, so it will go to the testers. So in this complete software development life cycle, this is phase one. So and this is another phase, which is phase two. So this phase two is for our testers. So here again, testing phase is different, which is, this is called it as software testing life cycle. So in live, if you wanted to say it as software testing life cycle, okay. Mm, Before I said that you are going to one mobile shop and you are saying that you have these all the requirements. Based on that requirements, you wanted to take one mobile. You lost to that the one which is selling there. So that guy will show one best mobile which is in the market. So now you cannot take blindly that okay, I said my requirements. They have given one mobile. um Sorry to stop. Meeting is going to stop in another 1 minute. Once it is stopped, I'll share new invite to Sujita, so she will share to you. Okay, so continuing. So once you got the mobile, you will test it, right? Whether it is working fine or not. Camera is um, capturing the images clearly as per your requirement. Is the data is there? Is the complete mobile is working fine or not? You will test. Without testing, you will not take. If you take it, that's it. If it is not working, you cannot go and ask to them.